The greedy man, if his mind be vague, will eat till sick he is. The vulgar man, when among the wise, to scorn by his belly is brought. Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to the game Aries. This is turn 20. We are the Well of Urd, god of Utgard. Let's jump into things. Big turn for us, because we just declared war on Ulm and launched our attack. But let's check the messages first. So, we got a messenger from Gath. My choice depends on the exact situation, and this is me asking what his plans are after Lemuria, right? My choice depends on the exact situation after the dust settles. Atlantis is doing well against Vatiheim and might become a large threat. Assuming that Midgard is still the largest when Lemuria is defeated, I would probably wait to see if a coalition against them forms. Otherwise, I would most like to pick on one of my smaller neighbors. Dun dun dun. If Atlantis emerged from their war larger than Midgard, would you pivot against them, or would you still rate Midgard the higher threat? Questions. No slaves from Gunloth. That is becoming concerning. Alright, we got a couple battles. Let's watch them. Got a battle in Nirn. This is our undead force, right? Against some simple province defense. We'll lose a little bit probably, but we will win the battle. Yeah. Come up and just clothesline. Easy peasy. That's about how that works. So, lost 4 long deads. Alright, sure. Battle in Grey Mountains. This is my smaller force under Big Goad 1. We're going to get a little bit of a bless on the side. Get that all going. Heavy cav. Chopper. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Didn't lose anything there. Fantastic. And now we have our big battle. I say big battle. Maybe big battle in Copperwoods. We have a battle in Copperwoods. So we're big, right? We've got our communion in the back. We've got our massive rows of Godi Huskarls. We've got our 2 little flanking units of Garmherdings. And we've got what looks to be like a small amount of province defense and maybe like these wolves, maybe some patrollers. I think. Yeah. We caught them in action pose. Nice. Man, they take forever to shoot. Holy shit. Huh! But it's so cool when they do. Alright, we got the Mind Burn spam coming out. We got our Gaudy Huskarls coming. the Mind Burn spam is effective. Bloop, 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 bloop. Looks like the Seath Kona have earned themselves a couple kills. That's cool. Oh, I can hear the noise. The skeleton spam has started. Ugh, it's so dumb though, because like these skeletons are never gonna reach things. Keep mind burning. Keep mind burning. Alright, hold up. We want to, so we crushed this. We want to check the fatigue. Okay, it doesn't look like we lost anyone, right? Good fatigue. Alright, fantastic. So, looks like this ratio is gonna work. So, this was not a long battle by any stretch of the imaginations. But already, right, we saw the initial Mind Burn spam, and then we saw the flood of Horde of Skeletons and Raised Dead come out. So, looks like this will probably work for a little while. This'll... it'll get to a point eventually where they fatigue out, but, you know, is what it is. Well, it's not a turbo communion. Okay, so that was a good, yeah, they had 12 guys here. Yeah, so that was a good show for me. Yeah. Unexpected event in Nirn. We got 2 growth and 2 province income. That's up here in this one, right? Yeah, cool. Ironwood Forest. Cult of Gaia. Ooh. Oh, wait a second. Is that's our... No, that's low mark. Okay. we'll have to figure that out. We'll have to go patrol that out. Event in Yrik Balcor. Got some earth gems. Nice. Fortification in Copperwoods is breached. And, of course, we're starving. Go check that. This place is freaking tiny. Why is there a fort here? Jesus. Oh my god. Like, oh my god. Ugh, crap. Look at all these diseases. Look at them all. So many diseases. I hate it. Okay, so, wartime planning. What are we gonna do? Well, we don't want to sit our entire army here on Copperwoods. In fact, I think we're going to send the entire army down away from Copperwoods. We'll leave Big Goad, or we'll leave Goad 1 here, and what we'll do is we'll bring in Big Goad 1 to sit on the siege. The fort is cracked already. I'm not expecting that there's much in there. Maybe a couple mages. We'll see. This might lose me the fort, right? Just sending this guy in on his own. But I think it'll probably be okay. And if we need to, we're going to have some stuff come in later to help out with that, so no worries. We're going to send King 1 here into the Forbidden Fields, and we're going to send, like I said, the rest of the army down here into Nirn. Now, I did notice something over here. Look at this little boy. Yeah! There's a vampire. It's a vampire. There's a vampire count over here. And this one is, I looked it up earlier. This one is Ludolf von Achenbach, the vampire count. And he's not, I mean, all the vampire counts are somewhat dangerous. But it's unlikely that he's kitted out with much, and he's not one of the crazy oh my god ones, like the fucking 30 HP, 20 fucking regeneration guy, Bacard or whoever the fuck he is, right? This guy just has a life drain and 25 invulnerability. We can pop that, it's possible. But he does bring up a concern, and that concern is if Ulm has anything to get into the back line with. So we've already got a very robust front line. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these guys, and we're going to put them on hold. Hold, and we'll go from there. So, and we'll adjust our stuff as necessary here and here. Hold and attack rear, still good, still good. Alright, fantastic. Okay, so we will do that. And everything else should still be fine. So we're going to move them in. I'm going to check mercenaries. We got Snake Charmer. 50 men. I like the idea of potentially getting Snake Charmer, but we'll check and see what else we want to do first. So we've got up to 23. I think. Let me check. Yeah, we're up to 23 seats, but we can see our income is starting to hit, right? Considering how high our income in a lot of these provinces are, what our actual income is, right? The amount that we are paying out every turn is pretty steep. So we've got to keep that in mind. Obviously, we're not going to stop Seath production, but we have to be careful of how much we're going, because these ladies aren't cheap for upkeep. They're cheaper than the Nornas, though, dear Lord Jesus. Or they are cheaper than the Scrati. So Scrati is actually probably the one that I'm going to pull back on the most, right? We did just get Satung. But we want a couple of Scrati so we can start getting the blood hunting going well. Speaking of which, we're going to blood hunt some more here. We'll grab these from Dunloth, and we will take them back. And we'll just start this every turn, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. For now, good. Is it because of the temple? No, it can't be because of the temple, right? I think we just had bad luck with Gunloth the last couple turns. I think once we get some Sanguine Dowsing Rods up, we'll be fine. Cause I hope. I hope. All right. Okay, so what else are we gonna do? We're gonna do a little bit of patrolling here, right, in Uric Balcor. We're probably only gonna patrol for like one turn, and then we'll bring guys back. What we're gonna do here is we're going to take this group of individuals down with Calm 3. They're gonna come down here to Defaros and meet up with Hit. This is just reinforcements, right, that I'm bringing towards the front lines should I need them. What else is happening? I think we're going to grab, do I want 2 Seaths or do I want a Norna? I think we want to start producing mostly only Nornas in Utgard. And there's a couple reasons for that. It's mostly because of this random, right? Getting Astral 3s is pretty big. Getting Death 3s is pretty big. And getting Nature 2s is pretty big, right? We've already got a Nature 2. We've already got an Astral 3. Both of those are pretty nice, but they're very useful for things. The Blood one is less useful, but it's still something that can be done. So we kind of want these Nornas. Can we build a? No, not yet. Next turn, we will have construction for. So, that's a good point, actually. What are we going to do? So we're going to take a Norna. We're going to keep doing some animation. What is our next plan? So, the 2 things that interest me probably the most are... 3 things. The 3 things that interest me the most are probably Conjuration, for going down to like level 4 Conjuration or so to get things like the Brood of Garm. We have Evocation. I really want to go down for things like well, I want to get high Evocation basically for a bunch of stuff, but Nether Darts is some I really want to spam, like have 20 Seath Konas on a field and just spam Nether Darts at someone. I really want to do that. Like, honestly, I really want to do that. But anyways, what else? The Thaumaturgy, actually. So getting up high in Thaumaturgy for things like Gateway is really useful. That's one of those things we can use with the level 3 Seath Konas. Or the 3 Astral Seath Konas. We can put a Starshine Skull Cap on them, and we can gateway around our territory. But also for Soulslay, right? Obviously, Soulslay, very useful mechanically, etc. So, what do I want to do? I think... I think we want to go for Thaumaturgy 4 first, initially. Okay, so we're getting another Seath here, getting another Seath here. This is a question, do I want to go ahead and drop the 450 for the upgrade at Defaros? I think so. Honestly, I think now is the time to spend money on infrastructure. And so there's the question of, do I spend, gold on 4 Gaudy Huskarls? I don't think so. I think we actually come back here and we hire the Snake Charmers. They're crappy, don't get me wrong. These snakes are just HP pools. But I can stick them in their siege shaft, right? I can stick them in somewhere, and then once we get on Ulm, if I want to, I can send them out into whatever. It doesn't matter. So I think we do that. I think we pop a little bit. We're only going to do 1 for... Well, we're going to do 6 here. 2, 4. That's fine. So we're just doing a little bit of PD in locations, and I think that is mostly the turn. We've got this Seath up here. Nope, not constructing. Searching for magic sites. And as soon as we get things stabilized over here, we'll be searching for magic sites. Well, and then I think that is probably it for now. We'll start moving all our scouts back around. I'm going to come over here. So this looks like this is probably the extent of Ulm's territory. Very small fella. Hopefully we can just gobble him up real quick, and that'll be that. And that way, do our circle dance around Midgard. Fucking hell. This is so wasteful. All these scouts could be doing something useful. Midgard has the best cap circle in the game, by the way. Guaranteed. Hands down. Like, look over here. Gath has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? I have 4. Atlantis has 6, but 2 is water, so it doesn't count. I guess that also, yeah. It had 6, but 1 is water, so that doesn't count. 4 here. Alright, where's Vadheim? Got 6, actually. Holy crap. But doesn't matter, because he has 7. Lemuria has 5. Erythia has 4. Yeah. Midgard's just fucking... Ooh, my goodness. If Midgard had good scales, he does not. But if Midgard had good scales, woo! But at the same time, he does have growth 3, so... He doesn't have good scales, but he does have a shit ton of territory that is growing. And that's a problem. Okie dokie. Frozen land, boys. Anything else that we are doing for this turn? We are sending a couple messages. Not many, because we don't actually have a lot going on. We're going to send one to Gath. Fair. I have no specific allegiance or grudge. I'm willing to pivot to the appropriate target regardless of the situation. And then I'm actually going to send a little message to Midgard. Just a cursory nod. We're just doing some patrolling in 30. Had a bad event, so no cause for concern. Just so he knows what's going on here. And then we are sending a message to everyone. The waters of the well thicken with blood. And I think that's it. Honestly. Kind of a quick and easy turn, truth be told. Not a whole lot going on, but we are making strides towards our goals here with Construction 4 coming up next turn. At turn 21, we will have Construction 4, Enchantment 5, and Thaumaturgy 2. That's pretty decent. I'm definitely not upset about that. And I think this initial war is going to go well for us. We'll see, though. But I feel like economically we definitely have the advantage. Ooh, I found the seam in the map there. Right here. Weird. Yeah. So we'll see how it goes, and I will check you all next time. Peace.